whoever controls it controls life and death. And those deaths are really f***ed up.
Holy shit!
It's chilly.
It's chilly, but it's movie night.
But we're getting more snow.
And we unburied ourselves from 18 inches of snow.
70 centimeters.
18 inches of snow.
Is that what 70 centimeters
Have
is?
you seen my balcony? It's 18 inches of snow.
It's crazy.
But we saw The Monkey.
Mm.
Stupid name for a movie, but it's a stupid movie.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I went into this thinking, why are we going to see a B movie? Like, why are we going to see a movie that should have went to Netflix that nobody should ever watch?
Because it's better than the A-list movies that are coming out.
Because I watched the trailer and I was like, what the heck is this?
You know what this is? This is my Dracula Ballerina movie. Just a different version of it. Like the comedy, where they horror try and throw in comedy. Except this one goes over the top with the killings and like the weird killings and stuff like that.
It's self-aware.
Okay, why don't you say what the plot of the movie is?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
There's a monkey, and if you turn the key, somebody dies.
In a
And it keeps
bizarre way.
And it keeps coming back. You can't get rid of the thing. And so we have two twins who did not look like the first guy we saw in the movie, who originally had the monkey.
Well, that was his dad. That was their dad.
Was it his dad?
It must have been.
I don't know.
That was their
I was
father.
kept on waiting for him to show up throughout the movie. But we have all these incidences where people start to die, and then the twins separate, and one twin blames the brother for the mother's death because he turned the key. Basically, that's the start. There's no real plot to this movie other than the monkey kills everybody.
Mm-hmm.
However, I really enjoyed the start. It was funny. It was outrageous deaths, and it was just funny.
But it wasn't the kind of comedy all the way through. It's like a slow, take it easy kind of story. And then, but a lot of the times, it's just that's funny what just happened.
Yeah, exactly. But then it really slowed down in the middle.
Yeah.
The road trip part, the ex-wife, and the
Well, that was them
Elijah
putting a story
Wood
together.
shows up. Elijah Wood shows up in this movie for a cameo for what? 4 lines?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. But then it picks right up again at the end. But I wish they would have kept that pace kind of all the way through. The light comedy, the story, and then something weird that's funny.
It reminded me at the beginning of Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
It's just a really, really dumb movie, and you're enjoying yourself. But then it lost track.
It did.
But then it found its track again.
Well,
But I had started to really lose interest by the end.
Yeah.
And it didn't really wrap up.
Well, they left it open for a sequel.
Paul leans over to me and says, "Who are these guys?" In the middle of the movie when the random characters show up in this movie.
Well, I thought, did I miss the connection, the transition?
Did I drift off to sleep?
Yeah.
But overall, for a February movie,
February B movie.
yeah, that you're expecting nothing with. By the way, this is made by C2 Productions, and it's incorporated by C2 Productions, and also C2 Productions oversaw the filming of this movie, in case you didn't know.
And it was apparent.
If you see the credit screens at the beginning of the movie, you'll understand that joke. So go see this in the theater just for that. But I'm glad I saw it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I have to admit, this is not a movie people are going to think is good.
Oh, that's not,
But
you're
I
not going to be
enjoyed it.
nominating it for an Oscar or a Peabody.
I didn't think it sucked.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Mark's woman. When we walk out of a theater and we give everything a 5, okay, she gives it a 9.5.
Yeah.
But this one, she's going through it. This is a 5.
And
This is a 4.5.
And then she keeps going. Every time somebody new dies in a new way, she lowers the rating. So it was really gory, but
Well,
but not really.
Well,
Like it was
gory in a cartoony
stupid
type
glory,
of way.
like gory.
Right? But there were laugh out loud moments.
Oh, yeah.
There were people in the theater laughing out loud.
Oh yes, there were.
So
There was one couple in front of us that laughed the entire movie, and sometimes at points, I had no idea what they were laughing at. The kid would look up at the guy would look up at a house and go, "Oh," and they'd burst out laughing. And I go, "What?
well, you missed that joke.
I guess I did. It was whoom over my head."
What did Mom think about this?
She said she would have given it a 2 at the beginning, and then she sort of got into it. By the end of it, she was like, 5.
Oh, so when it got bad, it went up. For
Right.
her.
Yeah.
For her. Yeah.
okay.
So
Oh, this is a nice, heartwarming story between a son and a father.
yeah. So what would you give it?
Go ahead. You're first.
I think honestly, this was about a 5.5, but I enjoyed it as though it were a 7.
Okay.
You know what? This is exactly what they set out to do. They didn't try and make a huge horror movie. They didn't try and make an epic movie. They tried to make a spoofy comedy, fun, like spin on the monkey paw.
True, but they didn't keep the comedy going.
No, but I still came out of it enjoying the movie. More than I've enjoyed a lot of the other big blockbusters and everything like that.
I enjoyed this more than Captain America.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 7. Fine. It wasn't trying to be something it wasn't, and I knew what to expect, and it fulfilled those things.
Yeah, and I'm giving it a 7 because my rating is, if I enjoyed it, if it was a good night out, and I'm not disappointed I went to the theater to see it, then it's a 7, and that was a 7.
And I may watch this again, fast forwarding it to the death scenes.
That's weird.
And just for fun. I mean, what could be better than that cheerleader scene at the end of the movie?
That's true, yeah. Fast forward right to that.
Right to that. Just run it on rewind.
However, they were running a red light.
That'll teach them.
They deserved it.
I still don't understand what the guy in the horse was. If you see the movie, the guy in the horse, I have no idea what that was.
He's one of the 4 horsemen.
I don't care. I like it. He just all of a sudden he shows up at the end of.
And he was like a ghost.
He just rises up. It's just a horse.
I don't know.
I don't know. But 7's all around. Well,
except-
5.5. But I liked it enough to be a 7. Stupid rating system he has.
Yeah, but no, 7 flaming pickles.
There you go. 7. Captain America, you could learn something from this. Be better. You need to be better, Captain America.